with that line with Siddhant. I'll try and reconnect. The information that is coming in is that those detained from the Parliament building outside the Parliament premises near Vijay Chowk have been taken to the Kingsway camp in Delhi. Siddhant, if you're back with us, there are some pictures being shared by the Congress party themselves showing their leaders waiting at police line Kingsway camp in Delhi. So it's very clear that some leaders will be taken, like in the past, to Kingsway camp, which is in North Delhi, will be detained. Last time they were detained for about 8 hours. So that pattern could be repeated this time around as well. Siddhant?
Well, yes, that's right. That's right, Arunima. Last time around, they were taken to Kingsway camp, and in fact, the videos and photographs were also circulated. This time around, there is a special arrangement that has been made by Delhi Police, and in fact, Arunima, this time around, Delhi Police was even more, preventive. And you remember, for the first time, the barricades were put outside AICC 24 hours before the protest, because in fact Delhi Police had this input also shared by agencies that there is a possibility of chaos and untoward incident taking place in the Congress protest, and this is perhaps the reason that extra platoons, extra forces have been pressed in to handle today's day of protest. And exactly Delhi Police, as we have been talking about this, Arunima, that how challenging it was for Delhi Police to handle today's protest, because Karyakartas came in large number, from all across the country. In fact, all units have sent their Karyakartas, from Youth Congress to NSUI to Mahila Congress. All were present in large number, and not just here at AICC. In fact, the similar situation was outside Parliament when the MPs started walking towards the Raisina. So it was a challenging situation for Delhi Police, but as always, Delhi Police handled it really well, making sure that traffic in the Latian zone doesn't get disrupted, also making sure that no untoward incident takes place and nobody gets injured. Because last time around, I remember when Rahul Gandhi was summoned for the first time, Congress party made allegations on Delhi Police of mishandling the senior leadership, and and some of the senior leadership suffered injuries. Those were the allegations which were made by Congress party on the Delhi Police then. So this time around, they were extra careful, and as it was a planned protest and the permission was denied, they were also offered Jantar Mantar to do protest, but Congress party refused to go to Jantar Mantar to march towards Jantar Mantar, and this is perhaps the reason the time they started marching towards Raisina and Prime Minister's house, they were detained, because those areas are the highly sensitive area. And in fact, Congress party, who has been in power for the longest time in the country, understands the importance of the high security area. But despite that, when request was made to Delhi Police day before yesterday, these two spots were chosen for the march by the Congress party. Obviously, the police is going to deny that, because it's a highly sensitive area. So even questions are being raised there on that particular letter also, that why permission was asked for these two highly sensitive places.
All right.
Also, this protest is happening at a time. Yeah, back to you.
Right. So then do hold on. Like you and Anshul have been reporting, Congress leaders, the Congress Karyakartas there have all been talking about this protest being necessary because of price rise, because of GST. But at least one top leader of Congress party has come out and said that this is about saving their leader. Salman Khurshid, when speaking to the media, did mention that this is about price rise, but in the same breath also said that if their leader is under attack, then the Congress party, the Congress Karyakartas, the Congress leaders will come out to stand up for their leadership. Let's listen in to what Salman Khurshid had to say.
ये बात बड़ी स्पष्ट है कि हम इस देश की आम जनता पर जो प्रहार हो रहे हैं उसके लिए हर जगह लड़ रहे हैं, और ये लड़ाई लंबी लड़ाई है, वो चलेगी। मैं अपने नेता को